Okay, it's a great zuchus to be here at the Kever of one of the pillars of Klal Yisrael in the beginning of the 20th century. Rabbi Chaim Ozer Grodzinski, Moran Rabbi Chaim Ozer, Ben Rabbi Rabbi David Shloimeh, the Av Bezin of Vilna, who passed away on Hey Menachem Av. Hey Menachem Av, he lived from 1863 to 1940. Just to get a perspective of when Rabbi Chaim Ozer passed away. Chaim Ozer passed away as World War II was breaking out and the storms of the Nazi aggression began. You know, we mentioned that Rabbi Baruch Ber passed away on Hey Kislev in 1939. Earlier before that was the passing of Reb Shimon Shkop. So the three leaders of Klal Yisrael in Europe all passed away as World War II was beginning. And you can imagine how that shook the Jewish people to the core. When the leaders of Klal Yisrael pass away, we lose our protection. And Reb Chaim Ozer was literally the father of Klal Yisrael. Reb Chaim Ozer had somewhat of a tragic life because Reb Chaim Ozer had one daughter, Malka. Malka is buried right here. Bitoi Habasula Malka, who at 17 years old became ill, and he cared for her, he tended to her, and Nebuch, she passed away at 20 years old, so he had no living progeny. And even though he knew that his daughter was passing away, but he had to answer so many shailas, what's he going to do during the Shiva, how's he going to respond? Reb Chaim Ozer, in the days before Malka passed away, wrote 80 tshuvos. He wrote 80 tshuvos so that he would not leave his children, his flock, without answers to their shailas. You know, the Reb Chaim Ozer wrote Achiezer, some of the Chidushim in Achiezer, at 17 years old. But he once told the Chavetz Chaim's son-in-law that when he was young, he thought it was a great accomplishment to write Chidushei Torah. When he got older, he sees it's a great accomplishment to gladden the heart of an almana. Reb Chaim Ozer, Rav Michtam Elio says, was the paragon of Midos Tovos. He had a very congenial personality. He was very welcoming. He was literally Avihem Shal Yisrael. It's interesting, as a young boy, he attended a shir from Rabbi Yisrael Salanter. And Rabbi Yisrael Salanter said a chidush. He asked the kasha. He gave an answer from the Yushalmi. And as a young boy, Reb Chaim Ozer went to Rabbi Yisrael Salanter and he refuted the shir based on the Rush in Shavuos. And Rabbi Yisrael Salanter kissed him on the forehead. He said, you should get a good shidduch. And indeed, Reb Chaim Ozer got a good shidduch. He married the granddaughter of Rabbi Yisrael Salanter, Alta Leah. So Rabbi Yisrael is married to the daughter of the Rav of Vilna, who is the son-in-law of Rabbi Yisrael Salanter. He passed away, and at 22 years old, Reb Chaim Ozer became the Rav in Vilna. And they told him, you know, you're too young. He said, don't worry. It's a mum oiver. It's an imperfection that as time passes, it will get better, it will improve. Reb Chaim Ozer, when the war broke out, you had thousands and thousands of Bnei Yeshiva who came to Vilna. Vilna was the only protected city. Reb Chaim Ozer cared for them. He took care of them. He started the organization Knesset Yisrael, which later developed into being Agudas Yisrael. Together, him and the Ger Rebbe, who was also in Vilna, they were the creators of Agudas Yisrael, which of course is a institution that is at the heart of the Jewish people until today. Zechusa Yogin Aleinu v'al Kol Yisrael. Amen.